Welcome to Meet the Music. I'm Julia Meek here in WBOI's Harriet Parish Performance Studio and very ready to welcome Richard Davidson onto the soundstage. So meet him and his music as he plays us into this session with Across the Universe.
Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither wildly as they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my open mind, possessing and caressing me. Jaguru nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Images of broken light which shine around me like a million eyes. They call me on and on across the universe. Thoughts meander like a restless wind inside a letterbox. They tumble blindly as they slip their way across the universe. Jaguru Deva. Oh, nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Sounds of laughter, shades of life are ringing through my open ears, inciting and inviting me. Limitless, undying love which shines around me like a million suns. It calls me on and on across the universe. Jaguru Deva. Oh, nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Jaguru Deva. Jaguru Deva. Jaguru Deva.
A very lush welcome to this session of Meet the Music from Richard Davidson. Across the Universe. What a nice thing to start with. And thank you for joining us.
Glad to be here.
Now, it might seem like that's the path that you took to get here to the heartland across the universe, because I know that you're from Minnesota. And why don't you tell us how you did get here?
I met my wife on the internet, and she tricked me into coming here to this wonderful land of no lakes.
So we blame the wife, but no, I'm glad that you got here. And another thing we always like to hear, just when your musical passion began, what got you right here to this seat right now?
I started right as a small child. I was classically trained on piano by a very angry Russian woman by the name of Leah Bernstein, who would slap your hands if your fingering wasn't correct.
Oh.
And I've been scared of Russian women ever since.
And what about the piano?
And I play it occasionally. She would be appalled at my lack of discipline, but I gravitated more towards the guitar.
And I also know that you do have a band, Dirty Licks, and we hope to get y'all in for a session that way too. But in the meantime, I'm so happy that you consented to come in and give us a solo session and just have a time to play the music that is meaningful to you. You're younger than the onset of the Beatles, but would you say the Beatles are some of your big influence on your...
Absolutely. I spent more time playing Beatles songs than probably any other artist.
It's fun to know that the Beatles are affecting people from 90 to 9 and less, and well, you're on the younger end of things, but I'm glad that...
I'm definitely under 90.
Next piece coming up, dare we think the Rolling Stones might also have influenced your musical
Yep,
world?
I thought I'd move right through the British invasion to get things started.
Angie, take it away. Richard Davidson here on Meet the Music.
You can't say we're satisfied, but Angie, you can't say we never tried. Angie, you're beautiful. But ain't it time we said goodbye? Angie, I still love you. Remember all those nights we cried, all the dreams we held so close seemed to all go up in smoke. Let me whisper in your ear, Angie, Angie. Where will it lead us from here? Oh, Angie, don't you weep. All your kisses still taste sweet. I hate that sadness in your eyes, but Angie, you can't say we never tried. With no loving in our souls and no money in our coats, you can't say we're satisfied. But Angie, I still love you, baby. Everywhere I look, I see your eyes. There ain't a woman that comes close to you. Come on, baby, dry your eyes. But Angie, can't say we never tried.
This is WBOI's Meet the Music. We're sitting on a wonderful session with Richard Davidson solo today. He just performed Angie, a Stones classic for us. You mentioned the British invasion. Wasn't that something?
Oh, yes.
and affects music now and cultures and generations to come, no doubt. Who are some of your other personal favorites, but also some of the musical inspirations?
Well, I really started out with the Beethoven and the Mozart. I enjoyed the big sounds of orchestra music and progressed into the AM radio music of the early 70s, be it, Helen Reddy, Jim Croce, just whatever they played me. And I discovered the Beatles, soon the Stones, and the Who, and Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix, and wound my way through the classic music path. And when I play rock and roll and folk type music, I tend to stick along those lines, whether it's Cat Stevens. Just a lot of 70s and 80s music meant a lot to me.
This is a good segue because the next piece that we're going to be hearing is one of your originals. Perhaps you draw on those legends for inspiration. Piece coming up next is End of My Days. Can you tell us a little bit about how that came to be?
Just another case of enjoying a chord progression on the guitar and letting words come. More or less what the lyrics say is what it's about, whatever you read into those lyrics. I'd say if you think of Elton John or Bread, the type of melody maybe those guys might have done. I tend to run along a little bit of a sadness in my melodies, so I play minor keys a lot.
Sentiment. Also interesting to note, because we do rather have an informal survey going, if you will, and we find that many of the folks that do original music say that the words come first. It sounds like in your case, perhaps the melody goes running through your mind and then you develop words to put to it.
It can go either way.
Well, I'm glad that it's going this way right now. It's End of My Days, performed by Richard Davidson here on Meet the Music.
Here we are, lost in some time-honored moment, trapped for the world to hold us near, looking out on our lives in the making, waiting for something while it's here. Life with you, oh, how it makes me feel privileged, lucky to know you as I do. Strange it seems that our journey would take us where dreams and promises come true. How can it be till the end of my days? Love like I've never known before. I'll be with you till the end of my time.
This is WBOI's Meet the Music. That was a very almost haunting, in a good way, original tune by Richard Davidson, End of My Days. Now, I know that you are used to gigging as a group, so I have to ask you, how does it feel to be up on the stage solo?
It's nice. Those guys are a big pain anyway.
It's just you, so you can only bug yourself.
I love performing with my band. It's one of the funnest and most enjoyable things I do. But this takes me back. I got my start playing acoustic and solo music, and I do enjoy it very much.
I would ask some of the gigs that you've done, and also with your band, what have you done since you've been here in the Midwest?
We've played out for about 3 years in local bars. Last year we did IPFW's Rock the River, and we hope we'll be back this year. I can't officially say we are, but we could be. Just played the area like everybody else.
You do like playing to a crowd, too. I know your collective music, feel good that it is, and that's certainly well regarded. I also remember the good input from Rockin' the River last year. How can folks find you if they do want to hear more about your band, which is Dirty Licks?
We are on Facebook as Dirty Licks, and I am also out there as Richard Davidson. I welcome any and all friends, but I won't lend you money.
I won't ask for any. I'll only ask for your music. And coming up next, here on Meet the Music, it's a great chance to hear yet another, as you mentioned, your heroes, musical heroes, and one of all of music land's legends, that would be Cat Stevens. This is Wild World, performed by Richard Davidson.
La 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 la. Now that I lost everything to you, you say you wanna start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you got a lot of nice things to wear, but then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and it's hard to get by just upon a smile. Baby, baby, it's a wild world, and I'll always remember you like a child girl. You know, I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two, 'cause I never want to see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl, but if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you got a lot of nice friends out there, but then remember there's a lot of bad, and beware. Beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and it's hard to get by just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, I'll always remember you like a child girl. La 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 la. Baby, I love you, so if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you got a lot of nice friends out there, but then remember there's a lot of bad, and beware. Beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and it's hard to get by just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and I'll always remember you like a child girl. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and it's hard to get by just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and I'll always remember you
with that wonderful, and some might say near channeling version of Cat Stevens' Wild World. Unfortunately, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, this session with Richard Davidson is nearly over. So we thank you, Richard, for sharing the solo side of yourself and your music, as well as a wonderful walk down some of the best from the late part of the 20th century, and your own original piece too, I might add, End of My Days. He's going to be playing us on out of here by way of City of New Orleans. And for Meet the Music, I'm Julia Meek.
Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sexy men. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out at Kankakee and rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name, and freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? I said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the City of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles before the day is done. Playing cards with the old man in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. Feel the wheels rumbling neath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpets made of steel. Mothers with their babies sleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? I said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the City of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles before the day is done. Nighttime on the City of New Orleans, changing trains in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling on to the sea. And all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream. These old rails still ain't heard the news. Conductor sings his song again. Passengers will please refrain. This train America's got the disappearing railroad blues. Good night, America, how are you? I said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles before the day is done. Good morning, America, how are you? I said, don't you know me?